Give me a break, Harry. Okay.
Figured out how to use them and stop using them.
Alrighty, good morning. Hello. Okay. Alrighty. So we are doing Reveille.
Time to start.
Time to start your day, everybody.
That's my
Some of us are a little late.
get your butt live alarm. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this dye away now that we're done using it.
Because they're both kind of. Because is it okay to put yours and viewers together? But like you was.
Okay, so we have finished the signatures on this journal, and we are going to be putting it together. So let's just look at what we've done. So this is the Viewer's Choice Journal. Back in February, I asked all of my viewers to send me suggestions for a journal that they would like. And we pulled Arlene's. I pulled a random one. And it was a musical mashup of Annie, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and Mary Poppins. And so that is what we did. So we just went through, and I was going to do one signature of each and then decided just to do it as a, a full mashup. So, we have Chitty Chitty Bang Bang here and Annie there, and then there's some Mary Poppins. So it just kind of goes through, that way, all the way through. The center journal section, I did off camera, so we're not even going to talk about that one. And then we finished up this one last night. Still needs a tag there, and this is a little flip. It's got a little tag. So we finished this one up. And so today we are going to be working on getting the cover built up and get that done. So to do that, I'm going to measure that distance between.
Good morning, everyone.
And that is about 1 3/4. So we're going to do that. 1 3/4. So I'm going to grab, I have some scraps of chipboard. So we're looking for something that's 1 3/4 by 7 1/4. So we're going to cut this piece of chipboard. Let me get my knife and a metal ruler. Just make sure that we got this lined up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, 7 1/4. And then we want it to be 1 3/4, I think we said. One and 3/4. And we may have to jimmy that a little bit, but hey, go over there then. All right, so let me get this on a straight line. Okay, so let's check fit. And I need to take a little bit more off of that. Just a little. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So that's going to give us a spine, and we're going to glue that in and cover it and all that good stuff. So now we need to make a template. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper so I can do that.
Yeah, that seems good.
All right. Ozzy Moses. Thank you. All right. So I have a nice piece of cardstock here. And our book pages are 7. So we're going to cut this down to 7. Sure that it's nice and straight. And then just shy of the 1 3/4. It's like 1 5/8. Hello, Christine. All right, so we're going to fold this in half.
What is up with my eggs this morning?
And then I'm going to fold that in half. And that's a little hard to fold, so let me count my scoreboard here. Let's see what we got. All right, we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3. There. Excuse me, we'll do the same on the other side. So 5/8 if anybody's 3/8 if anybody's counting. Okay, that gives us 3 signatures, evenly spaced. And then we're going to do we're going to fold that in half this way. And we're going to give ourselves 3/4 of an inch. And right there. And then we're going to bring this up. You know what? I'm going to do it in an inch just because. And then we're going to bring this up to that inch mark. And that is going to give us our 5 points. So let me grab a pencil so that everybody can see what we've got here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop, that one's a little off. Let me move it over. 6, 7, 8, 9. 1. That's 4. And the last ones are right there. Excuse me. So that is all of our holes that need to be punched. So we're going to start by putting this in. And we're going to use a good heavy glue for that. Get that in there. Making sure that everything folds nicely, that it's straight. All right. So now I have to disguise this. So let's see. That is 0. There. So I want a piece that is 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. So now I have to figure out what we're going to do here. What would be something that would be good for that? Okay, move. Let's see. Let's see. So, something that's 4 inches. So I either got to do 4 inches to bring it out on either side, or I've got to do the whole width. Oh. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at some wallpaper. See if we got anything that'll work. Definitely not. No. No. No, that could possibly. Nope. 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 No. No, no. That could. A better possibility than the other one. It's close, but no. No. This one will be tall enough. Let's take a look at that.
Hey, are you making food for Bud?
Already done.
Asking if he wants it.
But you know what? Help it. I'll wear it.
You didn't want it?
Nope.
You didn't want it?
I'll wear it. I have fun with it.
Okay.
Coffee, roast, sausage, and you.
Hi, Brian. Okay, so I have 2 pieces. This one may be too light.
Is this the list?
I don't like that one either. Well, isn't this special? Well, let's see. What are we going to do here? No, music paper's too brittle. All right, let's see if we have lace that would work. Red. I have all the lace in the world and I never have what I need, you know? Let's see what that red looks like.
Like, if he's here and I'm making breakfast, you can guarantee he's got it. He's getting breakfast.
Okay, I'm just saying, you
No.
normally likes orange juice, so I figured you'd want it.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Okay. So I'm thinking like just that area. Let's cut this and see. Like the strip is the wrong color, you know? Definitely the wrong color, but gold isn't too bad. So let's cut that. This. And now I don't want to put the lace on it at all. All right, we're putting this in. I could just put tape, but no. All right, so I'm going to put this piece in. Again, I'm using the heavy glue. Let me grab the brayer. Really want good adhesion here. Ball. Okay. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm going to put some clamps on this and let it dry. And then we're going to go ahead and start poking holes for our signatures. All righty, first things first, this is the top. And that makes this A, B, and C. So I'm going to grab A. All right, so now the job is just to figure out that, make sure that we've got all of the pages kind of where we want them. And that they are all even. Okay. And then a little bit more that way. All right, right about there. I'm going to draw the line. Both sides. And then just make sure that when I cut these, when I poke the holes, that they're all at the same level. And a piece of foam and a pokey thing. Okay. That's what. Now we'll move on to B. Again, just checking to make sure that everything's kind of where I want it. And if it's not, moving it around. Okay. is the top. It's a beautiful thing when a plan comes together, you know? One, two, three. All right. B. That's 2. Oh crap, that's C. Well, now this is C. I poked the wrong one. So now this one is going to be C. I'm an idiot. Does it really make a difference? Yes. Okay. All right. Now, let's bring this one over. Now, because I don't want my eruptions to be on the outside, I'm going to poke my holes from this side. I'm going to get rid of this little piece and get the big one out because if I can find it. God, I haven't done this in so long. I've lost the big piece. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Poked a lot of books on here. I'm just kind of making sure that I've got a nice, even top bottom. And then we're going to go through making sure this is in the center and straight. And then I'm going to poke all these holes. See? And that is exactly why this matters. As try as we might, the two on the outside are actually higher than the ones on the outside. The one on the inside. All right, holes. And I did them this way so that the eruptions are on the inside because I don't like the way that looks when they're otherwise. All right, I'm going to get some black. We're going to put these in. All right. All right, we have black. I could use red, but I just think black is better for this. Alrighty. All right, so we're going to put C in first because it's the back of the book. You know what? It helps if we start in the red hole, and that would be the one in the middle.
Oh,
Let me get this out of the way. And then grab a suture. Hold on. I want more than that.
Come on.
There we go. All right, and that is just to keep the thread from coming through. Sorry, I got a little off kilter here. Okay. All right. Back down to the original. Down to the middle. One piece of paper out of alignment, it screws everything up. All right. Back down. And back up through here. All right. I'm going to release the suture. Put that around there. Bless you. All right, that's one end. Okay. And then we're going to bring in the next one. And I'm thinking that this is going to be plenty. I don't need to rethread. We'll use this. Maybe. It might be right. It might be totally off. All right, so now this one is B. Yes. Yes. Helps if you actually grab the thread. You know? Okay. Here we go. We're going up. the next one. Down. Back through. Bringing this up. Back down through there. Down. All right, through the bottom. Back up through there. I don't know who said that you had to have like 2.5 times the length in order to stitch these things in, but whoever did was cockeyed, cuckoo, lunatic. Do not need that much thread. All right, so we got that one. Take these off. One left. All right, here we go. Yes, nice and easy. Okay, here we go. We're going down. Hey now. Bottom hole. It does not want to go through the bottom hole. Go through the hole. Through the hole. I don't care if you want to go or not. You're going through the hole. Okay. Just need a little coaxing. Can't coax it like I coaxed the car, because if that was the fact, then, you know, this video would get shut down. They don't like that kind of language. Usually I call the car names, not very nice ones either. Okay, take that off of there because it's just in my way at this point. Hold that with my thumb and off we go. Jiggle, 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 wiggle. Jiggle, 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 wiggle. It's like it's already through the hole. Why is it not going back through the hole? Because it just has to be difficult, right? Okay. through the hood. Yes, okay. Now back to this one. Down through this one. It's the last hole, and it's going to be a pain in my butt, right? Okay, here we go. Oh, there. And down through here. Okay. And then here. And up. Nope. Get on the outside where you're supposed to be. Thank you. Don't be tying a knot before you're supposed to tie the knot. Okay, right over left. Right. I have a feeling this one's not as secure as I would like. We have to redo that. Wow! That's not gator at all. Look at that. I'm impressed. See, sometimes I can pull off the impossible. All right. All right. So now we have that all stitched together. There's a little bit work that needs to still be done. Everything is on the inside, which is good. It needs to have a closure, which I will do off camera. And I still have to put the Easter eggs in. I haven't done that yet. So I will get that done. Put that right there. Okay. But we have a really nice mashup journal here. Let me see if I can. Now I just have to glue down these little flaps. Well, let me get in there with the pen and poke around. Get that moving. Seriously. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Now we can glue this down. And on the other side. A little bit at the top. There. And a little bit at the bottom. There. Okay. So I will be putting a closure on here. I do have to finish the tags. There's one journal card, I think. This one needs a journal card. And then this is on its way. That's it, guys. So what's going on? So I have moved all the boxes off the settee and off the wall, and I've reclaimed part of my living room. My garage has been reclaimed. I have still got some stuff to move around today, and then I will be completely done with getting all of that organized and getting it all out of my living room. Let's see. What do I have going on? I am talking with somebody right now about doing a sale on my channel. Not me, them doing the sale. I will just be here to facilitate. What else? Ow. Pinched myself in the suture. I hate when the hemostat bites me. Probably should have sutured this yesterday, but I didn't. So what else? Working on getting ready to go on my trip. Getting all of that prepared. I have a new glue bottle we're going to be testing. See how that works. It's not very large. I'm going to have to probably order them larger if it works. How many tools can one person take out just to put a book together? 20. Oh, we're not done yet. We have another ruler because you need 3 of those. More clamps because you need 24 of those.
And my phone's up again.
All right, lace, put away. Oh, wallpaper over in the pile. It'll go away in a minute. All right. So, tonight is Craft With Me. It's to be announced. I haven't figured it out yet. I will get it in there today. And then tomorrow we have mixed media. On Sunday we have our game. And then Monday's video is a Tim Holtz dupe. And I will tell you what it is exactly when we get a little bit closer to it. Currently posting videos into the end of June and the beginning of July. I will update everything as soon as I get that all taken care of. But for me, that's it today. Yeah, that's it. So, anything else? Nope. All right. So if you're new here and I haven't offended you, which isn't really an issue because there's only 3 people here, hit the button. And let's see, check out the community tab, go on over to the Ko-Fi, pick up some free digitals, maybe look into my Facebook group, and maybe my Patreon. But that's it. That's all I have until I see you again. 3 things, guys. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.